The murder of Elodie Kulik, the killer who thought he got away. On the night of January 10th, 2002, 24-year-old bank manager Elodie Kulik left her office in the small town of Péronne, France. She was young, ambitious, and known for her kindness. She called her boyfriend around 11 p.m., sounding calm but slightly stressed. She had taken a wrong turn on a rural road. Minutes later, her voice changed. She sounded frightened, confused, like someone had approached her car. The call ended abruptly. Elodie never made it home. Parinavary. The next morning, farmers near the village of Territory found something horrifying in an open field. Elodie's body, partially burned, left exposed. No belongings, no car, no clear signs of who had taken her. The crime scene looked chaotic, but investigators noticed one thing. Elodie had fought back, hard, and that would later become the key to solving her murder. The investigation stalls police searched the area, questioned locals, and traced her last phone call, but nothing made sense. Her car was found abandoned miles away. Her phone was missing. There were no witnesses, no motive, no suspects. The case went cold. For years. But investigators kept one crucial piece of evidence. DNA found on Elodie's body. It didn't match anyone in the national database, but they knew the killer had left his identity behind. They just had to wait. The breakthrough, a ghost in the DNA. In 2012, 10 years after Elodie's murder, French police tried a new technique, familial DNA searching. Instead of looking for the killer, they looked for someone related to him, and they found a match. A man named Willie Barden, a factory worker from the region, shared partial DNA with the unknown killer. But Barden wasn't the killer. He was the killer's brother. Investigators realized the murderer was someone close to Barden, someone with the same genetic profile. That man was Gregory Wyatt, a local criminal with a violent past. There was only one problem. Wyatt was dead. He had died in a car accident in 2003, just 1 year after Elodie's murder, but his DNA matched perfectly. The killer had finally been identified. The second killer. But the case wasn't over. Phone records and witness statements suggested Wyatt hadn't acted alone. Someone else had been with him that night. Someone who helped abduct Elodie. Someone who stayed silent for 10 years. That man was Willie Barden. He denied everything. He claimed he didn't know Wyatt well. He claimed he had nothing to do with Elodie's death, but investigators had. Phone tower data witness sightings, timeline inconsistencies, and Barden's own contradictory statements. The case was reopened, and Barden was arrested. The trial. In 2019, Barden stood trial for Elodie's murder. The courtroom was packed. Elodie's family sat in silence as prosecutors described the final moments of her life. DNA placed Wyatt at the scene. Phone data placed Barden with him. Witnesses placed Barden's car near the field, and Barden's own lies sealed his fate. He was convicted of kidnapping, rape, and murder. As the verdict was read, Barden swallowed a toxic substance he had smuggled into court. He collapsed. He survived and was taken to prison. Justice had finally come. But the case remained one of France's darkest, a cold case solved by science. Elodie Kulik's murder was solved not by witnesses, not by confession, not by luck, but by DNA from a man who wasn't even alive anymore. A killer who thought he got away, a partner who stayed silent, a family who waited a decade for answers, a young woman lost on a rural road, taken by two men who believed the night would hide their crime. It didn't. Science remembered what they tried to erase. You've been watching True Case Files, real crimes, Real mysteries. If you want more cases like this, subscribe and let me know which story you want to see next.